Standing Barbell Bicep Curl. We do this one to train and isolate our biceps, all right? I'm gonna get Eric to demonstrate. We're gonna hold our barbell just like that, all right? He's just sticking with a regular shoulder width grip to start off, okay? And something I wanna do is as he keeps himself in a good postural position, his elbows just stays floating in space. It doesn't move. As he curls upwards, he has to fight to make sure the elbows don't travel forward or backwards. Go ahead. Exactly. Do it again. 2. One thing I'd like you to notice is as you come to the top, if your wrists are in this position, there's a little bit less pressure on the biceps, but if you let the wrist hang down like this, can you feel more pressure? More tension. Let's keep the wrist in that position, like this, as you curl. So open the elbows and close that elbow, but keep your wrist in this position throughout the whole movement. So go back down, there you go. And by staying in that position, it really helps to target the biceps without getting your forearms included by controlling too much with the wrist. Give me 2 more. Stop and hold. It feels like you're kind of holding a platter at the top. Again, 1 more. And you're keeping tension in your bicep throughout the top and even throughout the lengthening portion at the bottom. There you go. One tip I like to use when doing the bicep curl is depending on your grip, going further outwards, I find, let me see, go a little bit outwards. If you go further outwards and do a bicep curl, go ahead. The outer grip helps contract a little bit of the inside of the bicep, it starts recruiting from here. Then as he brings his grip together, bring it closer together, you're gonna feel it draw towards the peak. Can you feel that? One targets a little bit more of the inside and one targets a little bit more of the peak. So depending on your hand position will determine what part of the bicep you're working. If you turn sideways, one thing I really want you to avoid facing me is that elbow traveling. So do a curl with your elbow traveling forward. We want to avoid that. It's not about the bar going up and down. Do it one more time. Or also, sometimes we go back to that, sometimes we see the elbow pop backwards. There we go. We don't want that either. One more time. All right, go ahead. We want that elbow staying in one spot and managing to stay there throughout the whole movement. So something to avoid is to avoid the elbow traveling. We don't want it traveling backwards. Show me backwards. Yeah, we don't want it doing that. Do one more time. Or we also we don't want it traveling forward, which I see very commonly. I see that where the elbow travels forward. What we try to do to isolate the bicep the best is just the arms hang, keep the elbow in that one position, and it doesn't move. The bicep controls the weight, go ahead, but the elbow, there you go. The elbow stays in the same spot throughout the whole movement.